And Miss Peonessa makes the room feel a lot safer because she makes the room creative and decorates it really neat. And yeah, it just makes you feel at home.
My favorite goal from Miss Paunessa's class will be the second goal because I think I need a lot more practice speaking well because you never know when you might find someone important and want to tell them something good and they don't think you're like, I don't know, smart because of how you speak.
My favorite goal from Miss Vanessa's class is number 5, to learn 250 new vocabulary words that might appear on the SAT. And the reason why I like it is because improving higher on the SAT with vocabulary can be the difference between going to a competitive college and going to your regular state college. And for me, I want to go to a really competitive college.
Yeah. She told us not to have a fixed mindset. We always have to have a growth mindset in our class.
What does that mean?
I mean, it's like we can't say, we can't say, oh, I can't do this, so we...
Or she'll make you go in front of the class and repeat after me.
She's like, repeat after me. I will
do good, and
I will go to college.
Besides what we're actually being taught, we're learning how to work as a group and ask each other for questions, not just the teacher. And that way we could like all understand. If Edgar doesn't understand something the way I am, then I'll help him out, and I'll explain to him, and maybe it's a better way than, not better, but an easier way to understand what Miss Pero would tell him.
And she likes not helping like us, but our like community. And even though she's not Hispanic, she like likes to like learn about our culture and stuff in this Hispanic community.
I think that's why she encourages us more
because she sees everybody in this Hispanic community, and not a lot of people
come out to something
because they feel like they can't because
of their
race or their background,
right.
ethnic background.
There we go, found it.
Good vocabulary there. Or just they really don't care because they're like, what's the point? My mom and dad did this and they're doing fine.
Because our parents, most of our parents didn't go to college, so she's like, will make a difference in your family.
She wants us to make a difference, and especially in the community. She always says, like, once we get where she wants us to be and where we want to be, we can always give back to our community and motivate other Hispanics to do the same.
Or not only Hispanics, there's other races.
There's other races, but I guess, we live in this community, so this is what she sees every day.
Is it important to empower people that look like you and me and your community?
Well, it's important to empower everybody who struggles, but since we live in the Hispanic community, that's like the main target.
Like, she doesn't want us to go into high school. She knows there's a lot of bad influences.
She doesn't want us to go to like just the regular Austin high school or regular Milby.
She doesn't want us just to go as a regular student. She wants us to be like AP and Magnet.
Why is that important? Why do you think she wants that for you?
Because
it's going to help us in college.
And especially if we have other Magnet students with us, like, to help us motivate, like, they understand like what we're going through too.
Someone who's as good as you pushes you to want to be better.
Ms. Vanessa helped me a lot because my parents don't really know how to speak or read English, and so the applications were mainly English. And so she helped me a lot with like helping me. I would like write what I had to, like what I thought should be good to put on the applications, and I would let her read it and fix it for me and tell me what should I put and what should I not put. And
so she like get her opinion and things.
Yeah. And also, she was like a huge help with me for Easterly since my mom or dad couldn't take it since they were working, and so she took it for me.
And she like also
she motivated us to like get into to apply to like all these other big high schools because she wanted us to not be afraid of like going to high school that you want to go to, but like are afraid of like anything. She said like she says not to let anything stop you.
Albert, what do you see yourself doing in 5 years?
I see myself going, attending Stanford University, playing football for them, hoping that getting my education, like my academics straight, while I'm playing football, and getting drafted from there if I'm able to make it, and studying architecture just in case I don't.
Feel like you guys have changed as people, as students, from the beginning of the year to now?
Yes, tremendously. Like, I used to be a bad kid. Well, I wasn't bad, I just didn't really
She
care.
was very, I'm gonna say this, disrespectful.
Yeah, I didn't care. Like, I was just like, oh, you know, what's
Teacher-
the point of college?
yeah.
Like, I don't get it. It's just like, I'm gonna go to college and do what? It's gonna take me 4 more years of school. I'm tired of school. But like, she taught us, like, you know, you need to stop and you need to realize, you know, what it's gonna do for you. And like, she made me realize that I'm not the only kid that goes through things and stuff. And like, I did notice like a big change because like now more people want to hang out with me and stuff. And at first I'm like, that's not affecting me. It's just I don't like them. They don't have to like me. But it is different. She explains that like she.
Motivation and like our drive towards school and wanting to like to be better for ourselves, I guess, because in the beginning I'm not gonna say I wasn't really concentrated on going to college. I was mainly concentrated on going to high school, but now that I've like opened my eyes up to that she's helped me open my eyes up to the stuff that I have to achieve in high school, it's helped me look forward beyond high school and see what I have to do in college.
Yeah. How have you changed the most, Edgar?
I've gotten like more confidence the way she like trusts on me.
Do you have an example?
Oh, at first, like the first time we were like gonna read one of those like big books, I was like, I can't read this because I had like a low grade in reading in the past, and like she like taught us that's why she helped us like reading in class so we can like have that confidence later.
Think about Miss Panis' like her quote, which is "Today a reader, tomorrow a leader," and it like boosts my self-esteem and makes me think, oh, I can actually do this if I put my head in it, because I just feel good with her quote.
One of the things is that she let me improve. Well, she showed me how to I want to improve myself. Like I want to go over and beyond to read. So that's one of the things that I really love about this, that I want to challenge myself in order to read.
And I think that besides the amount of work she gave us, at East Early, usually they give us a lot of homework, but not really. But at the same time, it's when you have an essay due the next day and you haven't even started on it, you think about Miss Peonessa and you can almost hear her saying you can do it, and you know that you're gonna be able to do it.
How do you guys think you'll do in school next year when you no longer have her as a teacher?
I miss her because she's like more than a teacher. She's like a second mom.
Yeah.
Because of all the things that she does for us.
And when I come to
to
other people, some other people's classes, it's just oh, it's another day. But then I'm never oh, I have to go to Miss Vanessa's class. I always look forward to her class because it's something new, and sometimes she does share
personal things
that help us realize we were wrong. I really truly love Miss Vanessa. I can't say that about other teachers. Yeah. Other teachers are just teachers. They'll be gone in my lifetime, but her, I feel like she really got through to not only me but to most of her students, if not all her students, because of how hard she pushes us.